Hello, welcome back to the eighth installment of Two Point Hospital. This is the eighth level. We are going to do Smogley today, as you can see. The last episode we did was Meltdowns. Um, that was a really long video. That was an hour and 45 minutes. I did not mean it to be an hour and 45 minutes. We kind of got stuck waiting for a really long time just to cure a couple people with DNA problems, but it finally did it. Hopefully, it doesn't take that long for you when you try it. But this time, we are going to go to Smogley. As you can see, Smogley says it's a teaching hospital focused on surgery. So we're going to go ahead and jump in, and we're going to try to do this quickly. I am not sure exactly how long it's going to take. I seem to remember it was something to do with building, surgery and then curing so many people in surgery, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, welcome to Smogley. Based just outside the city, the mayor is keen to help develop this area. Currently, this means it receives a generous supply of two things: pollution and patients requiring surgery. I'd recommend building up a teaching hospital and training some surgeons. Surgery requires a qualified doctor and a nurse, but it brings in the big bucks, so it's worth it. Alright, so surgery. So one thing about surgery is it does require a doctor and a nurse. It's a weird room. Effectively, it has a screen. The doctor goes in there and changes. The nurse goes in there and changes. They wear their surgical outfits, and then a patient goes in there and changes. They get on the bed. The doctor messes around. Looks like we have to cure 15 patients in surgery. Great. 5 patients with turtle head. And then the patient gets cured. And surgery it is big bucks. I mean, we're talking like 20, 30,000 credits per cure or pure treatment, which is a lot. But it's also employing a doctor and a nurse. So, it also takes a long time. Surgery is extremely time intensive. Okay, so here we are. This is a very strange building. Looks like you can buy a lot of the buildings around here, but let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with our customary. Oh, wait, no. Customary. What is going on here? This is not what I signed up for. Reception desk, here we go. I don't know what I was just looking at, but that was so weird. Okay, cool. There's reception. Very nice. We're going to hire an assistant, because we need an assistant. Cool. Let's take a look at the doctors. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But this guy is a surgeon, and just for fun, we're going to hire him. We're also going to need to do research, I'm pretty sure, because turtle head isn't something we've discovered yet, so we're going to have to research a turtle head room. Turtle head is a funny disease. Basically, their head is tiny, and it barely sticks out the top of their skull, and the machine effectively pulls their head out the top of their shoulders. It's like squat it in, and it goes, pulls them right out. So it's kind of fun. Alright, so here we are doing nothing. We're going to need a GP's office. And I'm just going to put it here for now, because as we know, this stuff is going to probably move. Just need the perfect GP's office first. As you know, I actually got a new mouse, so this is the first time I'm using my new mouse, so hopefully it's a little more accurate. The old mouse, the left button was getting stuck, and so you would try to click and it would just stay down, and it's really, really annoying when you're trying to click stuff and the button won't unclick and you're flying things around all over the place. Alright. There we go. Is that cool? It's very tedious, isn't it? Isn't doing this first one very tedious? Every single level, you gotta do this. Every single level. Over and over again. One day they'll put templates in. One day you'll be like, save this as a template. And then that's the day we'll all go, man, remember that time we couldn't save these as templates? And how long it used to take to make like a basic GP's office? Forgetting all the time that this is not a basic GP's office, it's a prestige level 5 GP's office with plus 15 diagnostics. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay. So, I don't have a psychiatrist right now. But, ooh, if I hire you for pharmacy as well, I'll have a double threat. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and build a ward. It's part of my little elite unit of my trifecta, as I call it. My little super diagnostic combo team. Which does all the things as it should. Actually, I like this ward a lot. It's so simple. It has literally everything in it. It's very, very easy to build. Ta-da! That's almost done already. So, I always forget, like, I'm like, oh, count the number of these it takes. How many gold stars does it take to get from, like, level 4 to level 5? And I think it's, is it 9 or 11? I don't know, I always forget. I'm like, next time, I'm gonna count the amount of gold stars, and then I don't. So, if you know, that's good. One day I'll remember. Okay, cool. So now I've got the ward. So this is good. We're just gonna do this. Oh no, there's two other things I wanted to do. First things first, I also wanted to build a science room because I know I'm gonna have to research turtle heading, whatever it's called. Plunger room. So I want to go ahead and just get that started. Fancy for these rooms. Just gonna do this. Then I'll put a in here. You're gonna need one of these. You're gonna need one of these. And you know what? A chair. And then just because cool like that, and we don't want him to be really terrible, unhappy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, 9. Oh, it is 9. Cool, I knew it was 9. Alright, so head office. So this is the turtle head room right here. So we're gonna go ahead and just start that project, since we know we already have a staff member who can do it, and we're just going to go ahead and just already put him in that room forever, and we're going to go ahead and do all of our policies, since we know we're going to change this anyway. Again, something that they really need to put in is a default. La, la, la. Cool. Alright. And a surgery. We don't need a surgery yet. We'll wait until somebody shows up to tell us we actually need a surgery. Cool. Put that in between them. One side is video games. The other side is drinks. Candy. And so we'll just put that here. Put this here. And let's do some gold stars. I don't know what that was. We're just really one, two. I was gonna say my spacing is bad tonight with all these things. Alright, cool. Hey, there's a person. Alright, so I'm gonna need a training room too, because obviously training is one of the goals here. I'm just gonna go ahead and build that. Oh, look at that. Organization 10 million. Perfect.
Hungry. Anxious. Lonely. Eat some cheesy gubbins.
Cheesy gubbins.
The snack for people with nothing to lose. This is 2 Point Radio.
Alright, let's just finish building this training room real quick. Start training people. Yes. Yes. Does it need to be level 5? Yes. You know why? Because I said so. Do you have to make yours level 5? I don't care. But your doctors might. Alright, cool. Now, looks like I'm already running a little short on cash. Where the heck is that doctor? I totally hired this guy to do everything except research. And the only person that's in there is him doing research like a total stooge. Okay. Cool. Just so happens he needs a ward. Well, that's lucky because I just so happen to have a ward. Well, look at me. Super cool. Alright. And a ward again. Wow, I'm lucking out here. Okay, cool. 2 for 2. Straight to the ward. Gotta love it. Ooh, wait a minute. It's cold. Let's forget about that. Cold this thing. Yeah. Coldness. Okay. Cool. And where is this guy going? Bedface. So 3 for 3 to the ward so far. That's good. That'll mean I recoup money pretty quickly. This is already almost a third done. That's very quick. It's good. Need 5 of these. Okay, so the hard part here is obviously going to be curing all these people in surgery. And the only reason why I say that is because I have done this level, and I'm going to tell you right now. First of all, curing people in surgery in general is hard. It takes a while to cure people in surgery. Why? Because you just end up killing a lot of people in surgery. Killing people in surgery is really easy. Curing people in surgery is a chore, man. It's a real chore. Alright, I need some untrained doctors. And I'm just really happy so far that every single person, for some reason, has some sort of ward-related disease. Bed face, portishead. Pretty crazy.
You won't need to buy a ticket to see it.
I'm actually going to go ahead and train this nurse. Wait a minute. Where is... Notice pharmacy is not available. Why would this nurse not be able to learn pharmacy? Isn't that weird? Is pharmacy no longer available? Is that the case? Let me see if this nurse can learn it. There's no pharmacy training. Did they take this out of the game, guys? Am I just crazy? I don't see pharmacy here. I see injection. I don't see pharmacy. Huh. That is interesting. Anyone know when this happened? If I go back to my other hospitals, will they have it? Did I just... Am I missing something? Definitely no pharmacy specialty, is there? I am not blind. Wild. Yeah. This is totally weird. Not really sure about it. Okay, so that's already 40% done. We are getting our people cured. It's happening. There's another person with portishead. Wow. The ward is just very busy. Maybe I'll just build another one. I don't think I've researched level 2 research yet, have I? You know what? So most people don't realize to do train a doctor in higher level research, you actually have to research. So I don't know if I mentioned that in a previous video or not, but typically speaking, yeah, you wanna do research, you gotta research. Now here's another problem. Look at this. I have 3 people in line for this ward. No people in line for this ward.
Tired of so many people forgetting to return books, is threatening to sneak into our homes.
Finally they figured it out.
Overdue volumes while we sleep. So if you find your breakfast
Guess you have to have someone in there. I don't know. That's a little bit weird.
It's just old Penelope doing her job.
A little bit weird. Okay, let's see what happens. Halfway through the research project, and my assistant decided to go on a break. Cool. Well, making money here. So, you know, while we wait for the hospital to kind of pick up speed, we'll just wait. Obviously this is my main goal here, so I can get to this. And I also want to, you know, diagnose patients with surgical related problems. Ooh, nice. I need a janitor. Give me like a good doctor. This is a terrible doctor, but a good doctor at the same time. No, I'm not gonna do that stupid thing. Alright. There we go. He's back from his vacation. And we're gonna let everybody in. Nice little queue built up. We'll get some cash going here. Look at this psychiatrist. He's a DNAist. He's a surgeon. Okay. I do like how everyone's just instantly diagnosed and they're all going to the ward. This is fantastic. We have to build 2 rooms. It's a GP's office and a ward. And everybody just goes back and forth between the 2. Man. What's wrong with you? Oh, it's a ward illness? Good, because that's all we got. Uncanny.
Nurse needed in ward.
And another ward. And another ward. This is quite spectacular. Cool. So now I am profitable. Running like 1,000 patients through the ward every 5 seconds. Amazing. Just amazing. I gotta tell you, this is spectacular. I've never really seen this before. Have you ever seen this before? Everyone comes in 100% diagnosed and they just go straight for the ward. It's incredible.
I'd like you to all think of a butterfly, sleepily waving its colorful wings. Isn't that a lovely image? Meanwhile, in the news today, the mayor has announced a 100% increase in our taxes.
Oh, the health minister is arriving.
800, good. The good news is, though, between these 2 staff members, I have pretty much everything covered. I have GPs, DNA, psych, surgeons. I mean, they could train anyone and almost do anything. I mean, I might need a psychiatrist's office one day if anyone ever doesn't get either diagnosed straight away or doesn't need curing by a ward. This is kind of ridiculous. I never thought it would be like this. It's amazing. I mean, these 2 little wards are cranking through, but it's ridiculous. Still can't believe there's no pharmacy. It's so weird. No pharmacy specialty, huh? Hey, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. A doctor with no specialty. Okay. Let me train him. What should I train him as?
Me neither.
Hey, head office unlocked. Good. Yeah, sure. Now we are going to train the research, because this is one. So this is research level 2, and then it'll be research level 3, 4, 5. That's how you upgrade your researchers. So we're going to go ahead and start this project,
Patients now
because we
arriving.
do want
Welcome
to
aboard.
be able to train that up. Man, this is amazing. I've never seen anything like this before. Okay. So while that's happening, let's train this guy. And I kind of want him to be a GP doctor. Because I think that's important. And then he'll just hang out in the GP's office the whole time. Cool. Yep. Perfect.
Every day, hundreds of Pointians have their life force drained by corners they're not aware of.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
By checking into an orb wellness center. Soak in the power of the orb.
Okay, head office.
The orb is the
So,
perfect shape.
we can do a head office.
Solution.
We just researched it, so here's the head office.
This
Perfect.
is 2 Point Radio.
So we're actually going to put it over here somewhere. It's a 4x4 room, so it's rather large. Here's what it looks like. The plunger. It's a really fun room. You'll see what happens. I like it. I think it's pretty hilarious, actually. Alright, we just go ahead and stick this in the middle of the room. It kind of doesn't matter. They come in on one side or the other. So we're just going to put the door right there. And then obviously we're just going to put the same things we always put in these rooms. Put the little chair here. You know what? This is terrible. I'm going to move this over a little bit. That way we can make more room. I'm going to put this. Yeah. 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 There we go. This makes a lot more sense. Cool. Much more sense. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Plaster the walls. Alright. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. There it is. This requires a doctor. And we will watch this person. So here they are with their little turtle head, their little green head poking out, which is pretty silly, but kind of fun at the same time. He goes in here. Yeah. Get on there. Alright, watch this. I think it's a lady based on her shoes. But no, maybe it's a man. I don't know. This part is kind of funny. The way all it does is flip them upside down, sucks their head out, flips them back around. Says, "You're good." They are obviously like, "What?" And that's all. Perfect. Perfect. Intern has to be trained. Nice. We'll do that next. So, we have lots of patients being healed right now, hopefully in the ward, hopefully. We have a bunch of people queued up. Here's another head office person. Good. Got my general practitioner all loaded up. So what we'll do So we'll make sure that nobody else goes in the GP's office.
You're listening to Harrison.
And then that will keep things nice and clean for him.
You're listening to 2 Point Radio with your resident weirdo, Harrison
Excellent.
Wolf. Stay tuned for some great music. You never know. We might get lucky.
Excellent. Now this is going to keep things moving. Train this person. Yep. Customer service, go. Yeah, I can't believe that pharmacy. That's weird. Ugh, I hate fracture clinics. Yeah, that's very weird. I honestly cannot believe that. I never would have thought that that was not an option here. Huh. Super bizarre. Super duper bizarre.
Sound check. Did that work?
Being a pharmacy patient. Where the heck are my ward nurses?
Yearly review imminent.
Oh, there she is. Yeah, it's like she's finally doing stuff. Where's the other nurse? Ah, there's the other nurse. Cool. Alright, well, I got one staff trained, I got one person with turtle head, and I haven't had a single person diagnosed with a surgical condition yet. So this is the problem with the game. It gives you these, like, cure 10 people with surgery, and then it neglects to actually give you any surgical patients. So, pretty much can't achieve the goals, and you're kind of left stuck.
Tell staff
I mean, as you can see, my first, I don't know, 20 patients in the room are almost entirely here for ward-related issues, which is fine. It's good for volume, and it helps things move, but man, that is really annoying when you're looking for surgical patients and you can't get a single one through the door. That doesn't help out at all. I mean, you just go on fast speed until you find one, I guess. Get patient to wait. I know what I'm gonna do. Build everybody's favorite diagnostic. The DNA lab. The best. The best diagnostics there is, man. Costs an arm and a leg, and it's just as good. Alright, cool. I know. Gotta love it. Alright, let's put this stuff in here. Yep, the usual DNA lab nonsense. Just get all the drinks and everything in. Plop in all the gold star awards. Get it up to prestige level 5. Like we always do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Boom. That's gonna be good. Alright, good. So that'll go there. That'll actually make me some cash too. So we will start going there for diagnostics. Diagnostics are 5k a pop. Yeah. Look at that revenue, 66,000. It's all good. It's all good. And now I have a whole bunch of new patients showing up. Beautiful. Looks like that guy did not get cured. Oh well, I got another chance with this one right here. Get them dead people out of here. Ugh. Wait.
Attention! Don't feed the ghosts. They're dead. Thank you.
You know, they're teasing me with these injection room. I don't actually have one of those, so you're gone. Go home, please. What is this? Fracture ward? Go home. I need surgical patients. What are you waiting for here? Well, it's gonna start paying off though, because people are gonna start coming in more and more for diagnostics, and they're gonna pay me 5,000. Done. They're gonna go to Turtlehead. Turtlehead. Yeah, train this guy. Ghost capture. Yep. Gonna have to train him. Expensive, but whatever.
You ever stare into empty space and just ponder the mysteries of the universe? Like, how many planets out there support life? And what's another word for thesaurus?
I wish this resource thing went faster. Research. Ugh. We'll start getting more things I can't cure here. Now they got over all the ward stuff. They're still gonna keep going to the ward. But I know pretty soon I'm gonna get a psych office. I'm gonna get demand for different things. Like here, this one's got chromatography or whatever. So it's gonna start to build up.
Staff are reminded to be good family.
Fracture ward. I don't know why they keep sending me fracture ward patients. They're terrible. They're like the worst. I'm gonna have to reorganize some stuff pretty soon. I can already feel it. Yeah, sorry for moving the camera around. Yeah, there we go. Doctor required in research. Who cares? Train, right? Diagnostics complete. Nice. Yes! 4 patients for surgery. Good. So, the secret to this level, and this is the part that most people don't figure out, is multiple surgeries. And the only reason why that works is because you can get away with it. There's a couple different places to put them. 4x3 is a very popular sort of room size. As you can see, it'll fit right in here. 4x3, and that's probably where we'll end up putting it. This one will get moved around. Okay, so surgeries. Not a great room design, honestly. You come in the room, you immediately have to get changed, so we'll put this right here. That way people walk in, they go over there. I normally put this over here, and then the bed I put right next to this. Just like this. Now, this is pretty much, I believe, your bare minimum surgery. I don't know if you can fit very much else in there. I sneak one of these in there because that's a +1 cure. Obviously, we're going to need heat. This is a good place to sneak one. You can also just sneak this over as close to the door as possible. Now, the reason why I'm doing all this is because you notice, remember I said it was really easy to kill people in surgery? Well, it is. So you want to give your surgeon a little bit of help at least. And the best way to do that is with the magic of medicine cabinets. medicine cabinets, obviously, from, as you know, the GP's office and the pharmacist and stuff is a very, very, very easy way to boost your cure rate. Each one is a +1. +1 is good because when you put 10, that gives you +10. +10 is a very formidable bonus. Okay. A little chair. And my little candy dispenser. Cool. And that, my friends, is how we do it. That is a very nice surgery. This surgery is actually +11 because of the thing on the wall over here. So that's one surgery. Once this is done, I want to put another one over there probably. Just can't afford it right this minute. But I have surgeons, so I'll be alright.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
Silly doctors. But I will need a new nurse. Having 2 nurses is not sufficient. What kind of nurses do I even have right now? I have this and this. So I'm gonna hire another one of these.
Calling nurse.
And I'm going to do this. Set these 2 nurses to be ward only, which is what you want. Take this one out of the wards. Cool. Easy peasy. Perfect.
Retired in head office.
Perfect. Now we'll get the money. Excellent. Don't want you. Give me more doctors with no experience already, darn it. Take this. This needs to go somewhere else. Just stick it there. Oh, it's invalid.
Health and Safety Inspector Henry
Interesting.
Johnson
Okay,
was
cool.
seen checking into the Shore Thing Hotel in Grockle Bay yesterday.
Since no one seems to have been paying attention to this yet,
Screaming this morning.
might as well just put it over here.
Sounds about right.
Cool. So the nurse has gone in there. There should be a doctor to go in there soon. One of these days. Doctor will like wake up. There we go. And he's going to surgery. And then that's cool. So you can see the nurse is in the surgical outfit. Doctor's also going to go get changed into a surgical outfit. And then a patient will go get changed. And this is why it takes forever to do anything in surgery, because it takes them forever to do this. Surgery patient. Why not going into surgery? Here we go. Surgical patient going to surgery. Perfect. I don't go. In the gown, you'll see their little bottom, their little buttocks. Go. Yeah. We're not gonna take out alone. Look at that. He doesn't use anything. He drew with his finger. He pulled out an alarm clock. He put it in his pocket. Look at this. He's using his finger. This guy's literally doing surgery with his finger. Digging around. Oh, a rubber ducky. Puts it back where he got it. Digging around with his finger some more. And apparently sewing it back up, saying we're good. Was that a cure? We'll find out in a second. Yes, it was. One down and 20 grand later. Okay, cool. We got 4 more of those to do. Yeah, fun times. Okay. So, I need more doctors. I need more plain doctors. I only have one DNA doctor who's also just happens to be in surgery right now. So what do I have to do?
Get them sharpened. I mean, who wants to live in the shadow of blunt mountains?
Guess gonna be on like full-time DNA duty after he does this surgery. Cool. Fracture ward, go away. I hate fracture ward. It's just so annoying. Okay, things are gonna start getting busy now. So I really need more doctors, like good ones though. It's taking a long time. And I have got to research injections, because that's just... Injections is like pharmacy. It's an easy cure. People come in, they go out, and you just cure them and they leave, and it's very fast, but you have to research it. It's not something I've done yet. Okay, so I got the money, but unfortunately I did not cure this guy, so he did. Which is unfortunate. Okay, let's fast forward. Terrible doctors. Oh yeah, I need a toilet. Let's do one. Let's just build a toilet. It makes your employees happier. Obviously, doctors are happy when there's a toilet nearby, so they can use it. Cool. Some money here. Okay, good. Making money again because I got my DNA machine cranking. Put one of these here. One of these here. For the people that are waiting for surgery, they have a small bit of entertainment.
Please drive home safely.
Okay, fine. I will. Don't worry. I'll get the injection room soon. And let's finish this off. Finish off the injection room, which was a project that was started in a previous level. Start making some good money here. Apparently I did not put one of these in here. Perfect. So, out of the 4 patients in surgery, killed 2, saved 2. Alright. I wish it was more, but that's okay.
Doctor required in research.
I wish you could just say, if you have fracture ward, go away. Like, I'm not gonna treat you. I wish that was possible. Not really possible, unfortunately.
Hey, it's never too early to canvass for the next election, right?
Since I'm not really dealing with treatment level or anything else, I don't really have to worry about it. It doesn't really matter. However, I will agree that I do need another GP's office. Can I please get a doctor that's not useless to me? Oh my gosh, this is really starting to get on my nerves. The amount of terrible doctors is just really starting to get annoying. Really annoying. Oh, finally. Probably gonna train that guy in GP. I mean, DNA. I can train this guy as level 2 right after he finishes the injection room. She. Go away. Injection room. Soon. And you're gonna be a level 2 researcher. Yes. Need this room. Because I actually have a really good nurse for it. Cool. Yes, level 2 research. Very nice. Come on down. Cool. Chromotherapy. Nope, nope. Okay. So now these doctors are starting to actually stack up their skills, which is good. It's very good.
Patients will take the place of their rubbish in the bin. End of year approaching.
What the heck? Hate that when you can't click it. Somehow obstructed by something
An
imaginary.
exciting development in today's
Alright.
tech news. A hospital is now ready
Sorry,
to
this has
build
been
an
super
injection
exciting.
room
This
to
level's
help
obviously a lot of hurry up and wait.
Jabmaster.
It is basically just
and
train
painters
through
all.
10 staff, cure people with turtle head, and cure patients in surgery. And as you can see, we're not getting a lot of patients for surgery. So it really is just kind of hanging out. The training, this is obviously going to happen. I have this person's going to learn research. Oh, next person that comes in for injections, I'm going to build an injection clinic. Boom. Speak of the devil. Alright, so let me build that injection room. Yeah, I'm gonna build it right here. It looks like this. It's basically just a room where they come in and they get needled. Put it here. And then again, now injection room's cool because you can build medicine cabinets. It does allow you. There's not a lot of space in the room. Ultimately speaking, if you do it, cool. You're just not gonna have a lot of room for anything else. If you want to put like 10 of them in there, I generally don't because ultimately I don't think you have to. I don't think making it that efficient is really gonna gain you much in the long run. Injection illnesses are not super complicated to cure. There is one at the end, towards the end of the game, that can be a little tricky. thick pudding blood or thick blood or some, I don't forget what it's called. Otherwise, not really that tricky. All right, let's just put a little deco out here so we're waiting around. All right, super mega duper board. Snacks. Cool. And if you're here with fracture ward, go away, cause I don't care. Cool. Good. Good. So my cures are gonna start going up too because I've got this doctor, or rather this nurse. So this nurse is pretty much gonna do two things. She's gonna hang out. She's gonna do that. She's gonna do that. And these guys are not gonna do that. I need to hire another nurse.
Domesticated?
Ugh.
Try litigated. The bureaucrats are back with more wacky administrative mishaps than ever.
This is terrible.
No amount of paperwork is going to stop these cats from landing on their feet.
Let me get some better employees, yo.
Every day on Bungled Kids, 24 hours a day. This is 2 Point Radio.
Look at this diagnostics. Look at this backup. Just cranking the cash out. Left and right. This is a cash machine too, right here. Fast forward. As you can see, this is not a well-run hospital at all. This is actually a terribly run hospital. Sure, I'm picky about certain things like what I can or who I hire, who I don't hire, who I put in certain rooms. There's definitely advantages to certain things like that. But in the end, yes, I'm only really picky about who I hire and how I train them. The rest of it doesn't really matter as much. In each level, you're only concerned with your objectives, so the best way to beat that level is to do the objectives. You don't have to have a perfect hospital in every level. There's no reason to have a perfect hospital in every level. It doesn't actually help you to have a perfect hospital in every level. It's better not to, in fact. So yeah, so I don't. It doesn't help me if I do. Cool. Let's get this guy back out there. Good. Now you are going to be a DNA doctor. And this guy is going to teach you.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Ugh, worst one of all. The most useless skill. No, I don't. Oh, it's too bad I don't need a nurse. It's too bad, because it looks like I got room for one. Who's this? Oh yeah, researcher. Why don't I just research some stuff? Okay. So what haven't I researched yet? So X-ray, I'm never going to use it, so I'm not going to bother researching it. Fluid analysis, it's another nurse diagnostics. Never going to use it, not going to research it. Upgraded DNA lab. That is definitely something I am going to use, so I'm just going to go ahead and research it. And while these guys are training, I might as well upgrade this too, because I do actually have a janitor with upgrade. Of course I do. Perfect. Cranking through it. Awesome. Now, the only reason why this problem right here is only this is problem. Sorry. The only reason why this is a problem, I can't talk right now, is because maybe it might be preventing. It might be preventing my people from getting to surgery faster. And obviously getting to surgery faster is an advantage I would like to have because I want them in surgery. But at the same time, I can't get them to surgery any faster anyway. Yay, pipe organs. That is surgical treatment. Because I don't have anyone in DNA right now. Because they're all over here doing this crap. Okay. Good. Good. So now that I've done that, I'm going to switch this guy out to DNA only. And I'm going to put this guy back on the everything else list. He fulfilled his purpose by training a DNA person. Good. Now we're going to train both my ward nurses to be level 2 ward nurses. Because that'll knock out 2 birds with 1 stone and get me that much closer here. And then again, remember, it just becomes a race to see how many people you can cure in surgery. Another kill. Just not curing anybody these days. Alright. I think I might build a fracture ward. And the only reason why I might do that is because I need the extra cash at this point. I don't know what I'm doing with this terrible design. I was actually just trying to move the room the whole time. Just to get it out of there. I want a different design for it. It's this awkward place for it. Have to stay there for the moment, but I'm gonna have to redesign it because this is not how it's supposed to be designed. It's supposed to be designed like this. Yes, this is the design. Then you take this stuff, put it in the corner. Doom. Boom. Easy peasy. Yay. Alright, let's just keep going here. Sorry, being a little quiet tonight. I know, right? This level is a bit of a slug. It's gonna take a minute to get this done. Curing patients in surgery, you know?
You know who you are.
Curing patients in surgery is not a fun thing. Okay, yeah.
Fracture ward, calling nurse.
Alright, nurse, get in that fracture ward. Curing people nicely. Yep, good. Yep, good.
Welcoming the mayor to the hospital.
My therapist still says I need to find a hobby, so I decided to try whittling. Ever sit down with a small
Sykes.
knife and a piece of wood? It's a very fulfilling experience. But how many steaks does one man need? The search continues.
Alright, I got another heal. Nice. 4 patients. Very cool. Very, very excellent. I like it.
Training course completed.
This is such a weird shaped hospital room building thing. I'll figure it out. Alright, floppy disks.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Alright, so every time, so this is a little trick, and it's not a great trick, but every time you train your receptionist, it actually kind of takes the pressure off your GP's offices, because new patients aren't going to show up. So essentially, anyone that's already in the queue will be in the queue, and they'll get transferred through on the normal thing. You can see this guy, and they're going to start queuing, but no new patients are going to show up. So what you're actually doing is giving your GP's offices a chance to sort of catch up with the backlog a little bit, which is not great because you're building up a whole different backlog. But patients here are not necessarily sick and dying as fast as patients over here. Patients over here have already been waiting for a while. Patients over here have needed to go to diagnostics, etc., etc. So sometimes giving your GPs a break by basically putting a pause on reception can just help you clear out some of your existing patient load a little faster and a little more efficiently. So yeah, cranking through. Very nice. Yes, 4 patients for surgery. Perfect. Just keep taking those free surgical patients. Gotta love it. I figured it out. Alright, honey. You.
Nurse wanted on
Are you serious? I don't know where to put you right now because this is very complicated. Okay. So I have to move you here. This is like a puzzle. Take you here. Yeah. Take you. Kind of getting the picture of what I'm doing here, boys and girls.
Anybody spot Mayor Tabitha Windsock today as she visited one of the county's hospitals? Hey, it's never too early to canvass for the next election, right?
Yeah. Nice, right? Space. Maximize the space. Cool. That's when you thought you didn't have any space. We're gonna go ahead and just prove you wrong. Look at that. And I got another 3x4 right there. Excellent. Send them home. Who needs a PANS lab? I need another ward nurse. That's what I need. Cool. Coming on nicely now, look, and all that tightly ugly hospital has been nicely redone. Now, if I put this somewhere else, I could do another 4x4 room right here. So if I needed to slide a 4x4 in here, I could. Put a staff room here, another restroom right here. It is a little bit of a flexibility to this. I'm probably going to need another one of these. Perfect. Yeah. I need another janitor. Too many machines here. Upgrade a machine, huh? Which machines? Only have 3 machines. 2 of which I don't know how to upgrade.
Doctor to research, please.
Cool. Plop in that right there for now. Because I need another one of these. Here. We're gonna make even more money now.
Doctor's GP's office.
Yes.
Yearly review imminent.
Stick another one of these right here. So I can. Stick another one of these right here. Ugh, go away. Anyone else just find that really annoying? I mean, your review's okay, but it doesn't do much for me.
Stacy went to a holistics nature commune to have her appendix removed.
Surgery.
And all they had was tree surgeons. She'll need to visit a real hospital, but at least her hair's been nicely pruned.
Put that there. Why did I put that there? Why? So I could drop another one of these. Right here, of course. Claustrophobic yet? I love claustrophobic hospitals. Okay, cool. Now, one thing. It's cold in my hospital. Let's fix that, shall we? Not anymore. Go to the toilet then, janitor. I don't like that when they're like, I need the toilet, and there's toilets, and they just don't use them. It's so silly.
Not be tolerated.
Cool.
Health inspector is coming. Please try to look healthy.
Perfect. I now have the perfect amount of doctors.
Qualified janitor to combat ghost, please.
Right, so this one's gonna get trained on how to be a surgeon by this one. Nice. Coming along. See, 4 more patients. So we might have it here. This might end up being all we need to do.
Doctor
So
required.
we'll just sit here and kind of wait. I have this person training as a surgeon. I'm gonna teach the other one how to be a GP. then I can almost just sack these two. Because I don't appear to need any psychiatrists. So I'll have my GPs, and I'll have my DNAs, and I'll have my surgeons. I don't really need anyone else. That would be nice.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
They just keep going and going and going.
It must get weird for you, hearing this voice coming
We're
out
gonna
of
put this
nowhere
back.
every few minutes. But don't worry, I'm not inside your head. I'm just inside your radio. That's where the music lives too. Music like this.
Cool. Turtle head emergency? Yeah, why not? Alright. So then this guy is now going to get trained in GP. He will get trained by that same person. We're obviously not doing Pan's lab. We're obviously not doing chromotherapy. We're just making a nice little hospital focus on this right here. 3 more cures. Alright, cool. At least now we have a steady diet of patients here. So that's always good. Nice. 2 left. 2 remaining. Okay, so somebody did not give this guy the memo.
Doctor required in research.
This one's taking forever. Wow, you're a slow learner. Yeah, the one problem with using the ward for lots of diagnostics is people can die waiting for diagnostics. The ward does take a little while. Definitely a time crunch there. Come on. Okay, cool. Not doing anything else. You're not doing anything else. You're not doing anything else. A surgeon. I like my surgeons to do one of 2 things: GP or surgeon.
Call in nurse.
Cool. Ah, psychiatry. Yeah, build that in level 2. We're almost done with level 1. I just need 2 more of these. I got plenty of patience. We're gonna make this happen. We'll keep training. This should be done hopefully any second.
A ghost has been sighted in the hospital.
We have all these surgical patients. Alright, so what's probably gonna happen when I go for 2 stars is we'll buy another building. We'll end up building all these extra things. It also all depends on the goals. I mean, if a 2-star hospital is to, get certain cures or whatever, we're going to do that. If it's to cure like 100 people in surgery, we're going to do that. We're going to end up building multiple surgical places. I'm probably going to end up keeping these 2 doctors just because they are surgeons until I can get more surgeons. For the most part, they're doing a pretty good job right now. So,
Needed in
1 more. Come on, buddy. 1 more. 1 more. It's gonna be awesome. Still can't believe pharmacy. I still can't believe there's no pharmacy trait. I don't know. I gotta look that up. So this is almost done. Um, as soon as this is done, I am gonna look up why you can't train anyone in pharmacy. Maybe it's just this level. Obviously, I haven't built a pharmacy. No one's even asked for a pharmacy. This is like the first level so far in the game where pharmacy wasn't kind of the mainstay patient. Seems like ward is, which is cool.
You're looking for a
Um,
product with which to
but at the
clean
same
your hair.
time, it's kind of unusual.
Chester would like to ask
So,
that you consider our shampoo.
not something I'm used to, so to speak.
Chester shampoo. It'll clean your hair, but it won't change your life.
Oh, the other thing is, gotta make this a priority.
Point radio.
That way, like, if a surgeon is in a GP's office, they will leave the GP's office to go to the surgery. That way, you keep a surgeon in there at all times. Cool. My peoples. Alright, we're gonna train you in maintenance. Important skill. Cool. And as you can see, you don't need a fancy hospital. You don't need a big hospital. We are making tons of money here. Slowly but steady. We are covering all our bases. You know, sure, people are dying. Oh well. Sure, we're not curing everybody. Oh well. But that's not the objective here. The objective here is to get 15 people in surgery, 5 people with Turtlehead, and 10 staff, and we have practically done that. So as long as we are fulfilling our objectives, you don't have to do anything else. The next level we're going to do is Duckworth upon Bilge, and that is actually a very unique hospital because it's the only one that you don't earn. Well, it's not the only one since the expansions, but pre-expansions, it's the only hospital where you don't earn money. You get money specifically. Oh, you spend money, but you don't earn money by curing patients. You get it by doing tasks. So that will be the next video. In the meantime, we will just wait for this last patient hopefully to be cured, and then that will be it for this. Let's see. But yes, Duckworth is weird. So you'll see in Duckworth, it's even more so. It's going to be a case of us ignoring everything. We're even going to get rid of stuff purely to just follow the objectives. The objectives is the only way to actually get paid. So that's what we're going to do. Lots of ghosts running around this hospital right now. It's kind of fun. My only ghost hunter was in training. So as you can see, right now we're kind of at a bit of an impasse. I'm just going to keep training. I imagine the next level 2 might even be like, train 20 staff, and I'm going to be like, great, because I've been training all my staff here. Mostly, doesn't matter. Just want to get these surgeons, get these surgeries done.
Nurse to the fracture ward.
Ugh, terrible. Cool, working in surgery. Perfect. Been waiting on you, nurse. Show me what you got.
Good patients, please use the toilets provided.
Yes, use the toilets provided.
2-point radio. Fear not,
Cool.
dear listeners, for Sir Nigel Bickleworth
60% of the way to my upgraded DNA lab. Nice.
Beyond the mundane.
Surgery,
First,
yes.
A piece of music.
We're just gonna build up the surgery patients like crazy. Because what'll happen is, eventually, I'm pretty sure the next star is cure even more people, like 25 maybe, who knows, maybe it's 50. I don't know. But we'll see, because it's gonna hit 2 stars any second. I can feel it. I can feel it. Floppy disks, let's go! Yes! And that is how it's done. And look at that, 30 patients in surgery and 20 staff. So I was right. So, ooh, and a cure rate. So now I actually have to start building those other cure rooms because I have to worry about a cure rate. Anywho, here we go. Level 1, hospital. And that's all there is to it. Smogley. Owned. Anyway, alright. Well, tune in next time for Duckworth upon Bilge, the NHS hospital. And I will do it a certain way, which will make it very easy for you. It's going to be similar to the way we've done all our hospitals. And it really involves simplification. So in the meantime, I will see you next time. This place is a mess.